Welcome to another Luck Scout bedtime story. Once upon a time, in a peaceful meadow surrounded by towering mountains and crystal-clear streams, there lived a gentle breeze named Zephyr. Zephyr was known for its soft touch and soothing whispers, which brought comfort to the flowers, trees and animals of the meadow. The meadow was a place of beauty and tranquility where time seemed to slow down and nature thrived in harmony. Zephyr loved to dance through the tall grasses and play with the leaves on the trees. The flowers would sway gently and the animals would relax in the cool, calming breeze. But Zephyr had a secret longing that it had never shared with anyone. It dreamed of becoming a mighty wind that could travel far beyond the meadow, exploring the vast world and bringing peace and calm to distant lands. One day, as Zephyr floated through the meadow, it heard a soft voice calling its name. It followed the sound and found itself in a secluded grove where an ancient oak tree stood tall and wise. The oak tree had seen many seasons and knew the secrets of the earth and sky. "Zephyr," the oak tree whispered, "I know of your secret longing. You wish to travel beyond this meadow and see the world. But to become the mighty wind you desire, you must first understand the true power of your gentle touch." Zephyr listened carefully, eager to learn. The oak tree told Zephyr that the journey to becoming a mighty wind was not about strength or speed, but about the ability to bring peace and hope to those in need. With this wisdom, Zephyr decided to embark on a journey to discover the true power of its gentle nature. Zephyr set off on its journey, leaving the familiar meadow behind. As it travelled through valleys and over hills, it encountered various landscapes and climates. In each place, Zephyr brought its soothing breeze, calming the waters of turbulent rivers, cooling the parched earth, and comforting weary travellers. Along the way, Zephyr met many creatures who were struggling with challenges in their lives. In a dry desert, Zephyr found a lone cactus that had not felt the touch of rain for many seasons. The cactus was withering, its spines drooping with despair. "Do not lose hope," Zephyr whispered as it caressed the cactus with its cool breeze. The cactus felt a renewed sense of life and determination, and with Zephyr's help it managed to endure until the rains finally arrived. In a bustling city, Zephyr found a small bird perched on a rooftop, exhausted from its long journey. The bird's wings were tired, and it feared it would not be able to continue its flight. "Rest now, little one," Zephyr whispered, gently lifting the bird with its breeze and guiding it to a safe place to rest. The bird regained its strength and continued its journey with renewed hope. As Zephyr continued its travels, it began to realize that its gentle touch had the power to bring peace and hope to those in need. The creatures and landscapes it encountered were grateful for the comfort Zephyr provided, and Zephyr felt a growing sense of purpose. One day Zephyr reached the base of a towering mountain shrouded in dark clouds. The mountain was known for its fierce storms and treacherous winds, and many travellers had turned back in fear. Zephyr, however, felt a deep calling to ascend the mountain and face the storm. As Zephyr began to climb the mountain, the winds grew stronger and the clouds thickened. Lightning flashed across the sky and thunder rumbled through the air. Zephyr felt the full force of the storm pushing against it, but it remained undeterred. With each step, Zephyr called upon the lessons it had learned during its journey. It remembered the cactus in the desert, the bird in the city, and the many others it had helped along the way. Zephyr knew that its strength lay not in overpowering the storm, but in remaining calm and steady in the face of adversity. As Zephyr neared the summit, the storm reached its peak. The winds howled and the rain lashed against the rocks, but Zephyr remained focused, using its gentle touch to calm the storm from within. Slowly but surely, the storm began to weaken and the clouds started to part. When Zephyr finally reached the summit, the storm had subsided and the sky was clear. The sun broke through the clouds, casting a warm golden light over the mountain. Zephyr looked out at the world below, filled with a sense of accomplishment and peace. With the storm behind it, Zephyr decided to return to the meadow where its journey had begun. As it made its way back, Zephyr felt different, stronger, wiser, and more confident in its abilities. It had learned that true power did not come from force or might, but from the ability to bring peace and hope to others. When Zephyr arrived back in the meadow, it was greeted by the flowers, trees and animals who had missed its soothing presence. The meadow had thrived in Zephyr's absence, but its return brought a renewed sense of calm and tranquility. The ancient oak tree, still standing tall and wise, welcomed Zephyr back. "You have grown, Zephyr," the oak tree said. "You have learned that your gentle nature is your greatest strength. You do not need to be a mighty wind to make a difference in the world. Your touch is enough to bring peace and hope to those who need it most." Zephyr felt a deep sense of contentment and fulfillment. It realized that it had indeed become a mighty wind, not in the way it had originally imagined, but in a way that truly mattered. The meadow was its home, and Zephyr knew that it would continue to bring comfort and peace to all who lived there. As the sun set over the meadow, Zephyr settled into its familiar rhythm, gently brushing through the grasses and rustling the leaves of the trees. The animals rested peacefully, knowing that Zephyr's soothing touch would always be there to bring them comfort. Zephyr looked up at the stars that now twinkled in the night sky, feeling a deep connection to the world around it. It knew that its journey had not only brought peace to others, but had also brought peace to itself. Zephyr had discovered the true power of its gentle nature and understood that it was capable of great things. As you lie in your bed tonight, imagine yourself in the peaceful meadow surrounded by the gentle touch of Zephyr's breeze. Let the story of Zephyr's journey fill your heart with hope and inspiration. Remember that you don't need to be the strongest or the fastest to make a difference. Your kindness, compassion, and gentle nature are your greatest strengths, and they have the power to bring peace and hope to the world. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let go of all your worries. The promise of peace and the power of your gentle touch are with you, guiding you to a night of restful and pleasant dreams and a tomorrow filled with promise and joy. Good night.